Hello folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alright, it is time for another video. Alrighty, just like on my horror reading channel, I am making Book Mail its own video. So I read chapters 15 and 16. It does not have an excerpt with it. And Lexi is doing something that I really wish a lot of female characters did in horror. It is the determination to get out of it, and while she's determined to get out of that room, she discovers that there is a weakness in this guy's house. But to find that weakness, she literally has to rip apart a rat, push through a tunnel that he was not even thinking she would find, and get the hell out of Dodge. Now here's the thing is, he's not, you can tell if you read it, and you get a very good idea that he's not there, because he would have been on her leg very, very quickly. The impression I get from that chapter is he's not there, and I just feel like that he's not there. She literally is in this tunnel that is starting to be a little small, but she's pushing herself through it, and by some miracle the tunnel is a little wide enough to where she can actually get through. She just has to do this wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And it's also her rage that's pushing her through. She hasn't eaten in days, so that helps her out. She is drinking rat's blood because that's the only moisture she can find. And she is just a determined girl. I will say that Lexi has grit, and her voice is pushing her to move and move and move. So this girl has some grit, and she has just massive instinct to survive. In the next chapter, we switch over to Amanda, who's also in her own horror, and she's trying to get out of her apartment building, but for some unknown reason, she's having a very hard time doing that. All in all, both of these girls have a strength that we really, really need to see more in literature. These are girls that are not going to stand by and let this guy do stuff to them, even if one has, kind of unfortunately had stuff done to her. Alright, so that is my video for this particular book. I am off tomorrow, so I will be reading 4 chapters, and we'll see if these girls find a way out. That would be really great. Okay, especially Lexi, because we need Lexi to survive. Okay, so that's my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.